welcome back. Today we are going deep in the archives and we are playing some vintage. For all of you Eternal players, you all know what this format is. For anyone who doesn't, this is every card ever printed outside of the ante and the dexterity cards are legal. If something is too busted and should be banned, it is instead restricted to a single copy in your deck. This is the only format where you are going to see busted shit like the Power 9, Bizarra Baghdad, just all those crazy old cards that are the holy grail for collectors and players. So we are going to go into a league, and big shout out to Mana Traders. I'm playing their Mana Trader series. This month is Vintage. So huge shout out to them. Love the fact that they do these free tournaments for subscribers with actual prizes on the line too. Great way to get competitive level play without having to actually pay for an entry fee outside of your rental subscription. But we're going into this with a non-powered deck actually. So this is Squee Hallo Miners. It is a Madness Squee deck that the only quote-unquote power in the deck is Bizarra Baghdad, which isn't even real power. Other than that, this deck looks like a glass cannon. Like, if we're looking at this deck, to be completely honest, it looks like it does one thing, and if it gets stopped, you're screwed. You have 5 actual sources of mana, which seems stupid, considering you also literally only have 9 lands in the entire deck. But the whole secret of this deck is that everything in this deck is free. You are not actually paying to cast a single thing. Vengevines come back for free. Pitch Basking Root Wallas, you cast them for free. Hollow Ones, they're free after you've gotten rid of 3 cards. Pitch counters, Mindbreak Trap, Snap, Mental Misstep, you aren't actually paying for anything in this deck. And what allows us to do that is this card right here, Bizarre of Baghdad. Really weird, old reserve list card. It is tap, draw 2, discard 3, which is what's going to turn this deck on. You don't actually really lose from discarding your hand with this deck, because either you get to cast the shit for free like Basking Root Walla, it comes back from your graveyard for free like Vengevine, or you reduce the cost to 0 with Hollow One. With Hollow One, every card you discard reduces the cost by 2. Well, discard 3 cards of Bizarra Baghdad, suddenly your Hollow Ones are free. And then to negate the fact that you're always getting rid of cards, you've got Squee, Goblin Nabob, and Master of Death, which are card advantage engines with Bizarra Baghdad, because they both have the ability at the beginning of your upkeep, if this card is in your graveyard, you may return it to your hand. The only real difference is Master of Death deals 1 damage to you. So Squee is completely free. Master of Death, it does deal damage to you, so you do kind of have to consider that, but a lot of times it's going to, the advantage you get from being able to refill your hand with it is more than worth the 1 point of life. So, like, what you're doing is you get some of these in your hand, you're discarding that plus other things you want actually in the graveyard to your Bizarra Baghdad. Then you're getting back your Master of Death or your Squee, plus your card that you draw for the turn. So now when you activate Bizarre, you actually have 4 new cards in your hand, and you're only discarding 3, so you're actually working your way up and gaining card advantage by doing this. And there are times where you can just, like, do a Bizarra Baghdad, pitch 3 Squees, and you now have 3 new cards in your hand that you can do whatever you want with. So it's a fun deck. Sideboard is kind of just to stick it to things that it's weak to. You've got Graveyard Hate for other graveyard decks. I don't know how big graveyard decks really are in Vintage. I am not super familiar with the meta. And then you've got Fury and Pyrokinesis just to deal with hate bears, stuff like Boromir, Dahlia, Guardian of Thraben, just like those kind of hate bears. And then Karakas to deal with Lavinia, because this deck literally has no way to deal with Lavinia outside of Karakas, because everything you're casting doesn't cost mana. You can't pay mana for like anything in this deck. Like, even if you reduce a Hollow One down to it's 0, you can't like choose to pay mana to cast it. And then Petrified Field to be able to get back your Bizarres and Bagdads, along with the Noxious Revivals, just ways to get around Wasteland. Since your whole deck revolves around a land, you need to have ways to get it back. That being said, while I play this, again, I'm not super familiar with the Vintage format. I've seen a little bit of content. I can see what's on the MTG Goldfish page as far as metagame share is concerned, but I haven't really played a ton of it outside of about 2 dozen matches over the past 2 days, and even then, the sample size is really small. One of the bad things about Vintage is the community is super, super small. So of those 24 matches, I think I saw like 4 or 5 different players and maybe 6 decks. So very, very new to the format. So this is not going to be optimal gameplay at all. I am going to try to use what I learned over the past 2 days and then just my general knowledge of how Magic works and try to play. This is not going to be optimal gameplay at all. So I'm just hoping it's going to be fun. We're going to take it into the series and we're going to see how it does. Oh boy, Vintage time, baby. I have a feeling these are going to be some very quick rounds based off of what little practice I have with this deck. We'll see. There were some surprisingly grindy, like super, super close practice rounds I've had. No Bazaar, so I gotta ship this. I also might just be kind of guessing at some of these archetype deck names. I'm not very familiar with Vintage in general, so depending on how much we see of the decks, I might just be guessing at some of these names. So, again, no Bazaar, gotta ship it. It's like the one rule I found with this deck is if you don't have a Bazaar, you just can't keep it. Alright, we keep this one. Probably put back Serum Powder. Probably Serum Powder Noxious Arrival. That way, theoretically, depending on what we draw, we can cast both of these, get a Vengevine back, and then we have a Force of Will just to be safe, otherwise we have our Engine. So Chancellor of the Annex is probably Initiative. But we'll see. Unfortunately, it does mean we might just be throwing this Force of Will out into Oblivion. Our opponent going to be able to just, like, turn 1 the Chancellor of the Annex or some shit? Like, Twin Adventurer, which I can't actually... I have found in general that Vintage seems to be very play-draw dependent. Oh my god, they got something else to do? Alright. This one might be over already. That was just a nutty hand from our opponent. I mean, we'll see what we draw here. We might not even show him what we're doing. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother showing him what we're doing here. We're gonna let them sideboard blind. It's more important for us to be able to sideboard effectively than try to piece that shit together. That being said, we want that, we want that, we want that. Most of their shit is creatures. We can probably take out Force Negations. I really don't like Serum Powders in general. Like, every time I'm at a point where I can, like, powder mulligan, I feel like I'm getting rid of cards I'd rather have. Yeah, we'll try running something like that, but like I said, this format in general seems very, very play-draw dependent. But maybe it's just because I'm playing a deck that, like, I have a shitload of interaction, but it's all very specific. Like, I'm stopping shit from resolving, basically. If it resolves, I'm kind of fucked. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if our opponent's been able to suss out what we're doing from us just scooping out turn 1. I think we keep this. This Mental Misstep's a little awkward. But we've got the Bazaar. So, I mean, I think we just keep it. Like, we got a Bazaar, we got 2 creatures we can drop on the battlefield. Hopefully we draw something good off of this Bazaar. This Mental Misstep is a little awkward. I feel like the initiative decks don't want it. Like, this is another one of those cards that's been super situational for me. Like, I know in general it's busted, and maybe it's just the matchups I've been having, but, like, I board this out half of the time. Like, these 2 cards in general just feel dead as hell in this matchup. It's kind of cool that we can, like, Wasteland, Noxious Revival it back, Wasteland, and just try to, like, strip mine them out of the game. Assuming they don't just have, like, a shitload of artifact mana, but we'll see. Alright, kept on 5. Okay, Force of Will is nice. We'll get some creatures on the battlefield here, just so we have a presence. Then a Force of Will to try to stop anything too crazy. Hopefully we can stop something important with this Force of Will. kind of just ride these little creatures. Like, it's weird kind of just casting them out when I don't have something else to get back with them, but I want a presence on board. Just so I have a clock of some sort. Okay, opponent is not doing anything yet, and unfortunately it's a non-wastelandable land. I don't hate Petrified Field. Strip Mine does do things. Wasteland... Like, I want to keep the Petrified Field, but I also suppose I could just get it back with Strip Mine, or with Noxious Survival, if I need to, but... Feels bad getting rid of both Noxious Survivals, but... This allows me to blow up basic. And now we just hope that I mana screwed him out of the game. Because I can also get the Strip Mine back with Petrified Field if I need to. Because I thought about hanging on to the Wasteland, but we saw that they have basics, so... Ooh. I think we just mana screwed them. Alright, little lizards, do your thing, get us there. Oh. Okay. So they have mana. I thought they were mana screwed for a second. Luckily, we do have more ways to kill it. Okay, Force of Will is good. I like that. Okay, we can start chucking things. I mean, we're just gonna press our advantage here, honestly. Like, it's awkward that these are ways to get Vengevines back, but I think we're just gonna press our advantage as much as we can. Play Petrified Field. That is a Wasteland / Strip Mine back if we need it. We got part of our engine online here with Master of Death. We've got a Force of Will to hopefully stop anything too crazy from happening. This also represents another card in hand if we want to get our Strip Mine back. Cavern Souls, okay, so that makes these look kind of stupid. Do I want to counter this just so they don't have the mana? I don't think so. Yeah, they would have had the mana regardless, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Human. What are they playing? Anointed Peacekeeper. Okay, well, we're probably going to blow this up so that it turns our Force Wills back on, assuming they don't just name Force Will here. They might name Bizarre Baghdad. We'll see. That does slow us down. Yeah, they name Bizarre Baghdad. We are going to go ahead and grab our Strip Mine back. So we need to get one of our Wrath spells. Which we brought them all in. We just haven't seen them yet. We get Master of Death back. Luckily we have blockers for that too if we need them. So, Noxious Survival. I mean, that can get us a Strip Mine back if we get. Unfortunately, we're kind of down into the, like, sit here and stare at each other phase for a bit. They can get some attacks in, so we can figure out a way to deal with this guy. Yeah, we gotta counter that, unfortunately. They can get in. What? Oh, they're choosing not to get in. Interesting. Just buying us time. Like I said, I need, like, okay. That doesn't really do anything for us. So, like, if I need to, I can go ahead and, like, Noxious Survival a land back just so I can start working toward having lands. Which might not be the worst. I don't have basics, so getting that doesn't really do anything for us. Yeah, we might just take 2 turns off to see if we can get lands back. As much as this sucks. Fortunately, we know we're not getting shit now, but let's grab... We get Petrified Field back. They are doing a lot of damage to themselves, which is nice. Alright. Another Noxious Survival equals a land, so we can start Bizarring again. We bring Karakasa. I think I brought Karakasa. Alright. Yeah, so I still got some lands left. I got 3 more Wasteland and a Caracas left. Okay, Thalia is whatever at this point. I don't really care about that. Kind of surprised our opponent isn't pressing their advantage here. That's Fury. Okay, that gets us part of the way there. I just need a red card now. Okay, we'll take our 2. That's fine, opponent. Alright, give me a red card. That's a Root Walla. That doesn't do it. Take our 2. That's totally fine. You could trade 2 of these to kill that, but I don't think it's really worth it. Considering the fact that even if we draw Pyrokinesis, we have the mana to be able to actually pay for it. Okay, Chrome Mox. Mana neutral. I'm assuming they're doing this just to build up their mana. Redundant Thalia, okay. I'm assuming that means that they have a Solitude. Red card? Red card, red card. No, but that lets me do things. Okay. Ooh, another Bizarre Baghdad. That's interesting. Already played a land for turn, though. Actually, we're not gonna be. We want to be able to Bizarre multiple times once we actually get our trick going. I think we're better off holding on to the Fruit Walla, actually. Yeah, so Master of Death, Bizarre, Vengevine. And pass turn. He's just getting. I'm assuming this means they're holding back. Solitude. Get this back. Yes. Go back. Red card? Red card. No, hollow one. That is a creature, though. Okay, there's the red card we need. Pitch, pitch, pitch. This gets us a Vengevine. Cast this, wipe the board. Yes, use Vengevine's ability. Poke. Did they scoop it up? Yep, they scooped it up, okay. I say the game froze for a second there. Alright, I don't think we changed anything, honestly. Except, like, there's something to be said about maybe bringing these back in on the draw. Just to be able to try to, like, stop some of their fast mana. Like, take out Serum Powder, take out Chalice, bring in 2 of these to stop their power. Or something like that. Give that a go. Like, this would be great if we had a Bizarre, but we gotta ship it. I mean, this is super defensive. Do we trust ourselves to draw into what we need is the question. Because I've got creatures taken care of, I can counter their first thing, blow up some lands. Like, these are the hands that I really, really want to keep, but I'm super, super iffy on. We're gonna break the rule just for the hell of it, because this hand just seems so good in general. We're gonna see if we can do anything stupid here. Maybe we'll look at it and draw into a Bizarre. That I think that's worth countering here. Stop their fast mana. Kill a creature if they play one. Okay, so I'm assuming that means they're going to main Fury now. Funny part is we'll still be able to get to cast Fury in 2 turns. Hopefully it's enough. Either that, or maybe this is named Bizarre Baghdad. This was admittedly probably a very bad keep, but this probably stopped them from being able to play 2 things this turn. There's also something to be said about maybe just taking out this Ancient Tomb. Like, top decking a Pyrokinesis would be kind of cool. Names Bizarre preemptively, okay. Well, joke's on you, opponent. We were planning on doing that anyways. well, we're gonna take that out. Do I want to try to hit more than this is the question. A lot of their other stuff is 3 mana. I think we'll wait, see if they like play a Thalia or something. It's gonna be bad if they have like another Soul Land into another Anointed Peacekeeper to Name Fury, but... Okay, nope, just gonna get in, I guess. Do we want to try to keep them off mana is the question. Like, they've only got 1 mana, but 1 more means scary things can happen. Yeah, I think we're gonna sacrifice our life total here for a minute to get that back, and then try to wipe their board out here. They're low on resources, which I like. And now we're gonna go ahead and just do this. Take out their board, we're down to nothing. We theoretically can get this wasteland back if we need to. We'll see. Hopefully we just draw the Gar of Baghdad and we can start going off. Okay, they have a wasteland. That is a Mind Break trap. We're just gonna play this out and see if we can like trick him into using it. No. The problem now comes is if they can get to 3 mana. Oh, there's 3 mana. Oh, that's 1. There's White Plume. Alright, so here's where we're in trouble now, unfortunately. Because they might be able to just run away with this initiative now. Probably should have mulliganed for a Bizarre Baghdad, but it is what it is. This Mind Break trap's stupid now. Into it, yeah. I think we lost this one, unfortunately. We tried to keep too defensive of the hand without our engine. Because now they just got a clock. This is too big for me to kill it now. Like, I can snap it back to their hand or something, but then they're just going to be able to redeploy it. But yeah, they got it. Good game, opponent. Good game. Alright, round 2. Lost the die roll again. We'll see. So, in general, in my testing initiative, it does seem like kind of a weird matchup. Ooh, this is a fantastic game. Assuming our opponent isn't on some kind of crazy turn 1 combo, this is a fantastic hand. But if it's an artifact-based combo, we do kind of have an answer-ish. But we'll see. Oh! They're on bizarre shit, too. Are they on Dredge, or are they on Hollow? They're on Hollowvine as well. Okay. Well, opponent. I guess we're gonna see whose Hollowvine deck is better. We get 3 1/1s. I'm gonna get a 1/1, a 4/3, and a 3/4. Okay, I can blow that up. I'm actually kind of okay with that. They're down to 3 cards, and they don't have an engine online. Well, do you have a Force of Will? No. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. I've not played the mirror yet at all. Oh, this is funny. Oh my god. Okay. This is just nuts. I am in love with this. Oh my god, this hand is just the fucking nuts. Yeah, baby. You get a Hollow 1 and 3 Lizards, I get a Lizard, a Hollow 1, and 2 Vengevines. Let's rock. Let's play, boys. Let's play. I really don't know how I'm supposed to play the mirror match here. However, neither one of us have an engine online, though, is the one thing I will say. Oh, they have fetch lands? Okay, they're playing a slightly different version than we are. That's interesting. Oh, okay, they're playing a very different version than we are. They're playing more of a... Is this like a Gak Vine sort of thing? Is that more of what's going on here? Yes, no, maybe? Well, they're gonna get some blood gas back in theory. Alright, that doesn't do anything for us, so let's start off doing this. Double Force of Will. I actually like that a lot. Fuck this shit, let's get another lizard on the battlefield. Gas the lizard, hold up the Force of Will for anything too crazy. The blood gas are interesting if they have redundant. I mean, we're just going all out. Like, we're going face. We got a Force of Will in case they just randomly have like Hogak. Alright, just blocking for the sake of keeping their life total higher. And it wipes most of their board. That's fine, we lose a lizard. See what gets put in the graveyard here. Wow, whoa, more waste. So they have all 4 blood gas in the graveyard now. Luckily, blood gas can't block. And we're still at a healthy 20, so they do not get. Okay, that's fine. They don't have haste, they can't block. So, blood gas are totally fine. We also have another Bizarro Baghdad, and they're just staring down lethal. Right, they're just staring down lethal 8 ways to Sunday right now, depending on what that last card in their hand is. Okay, go ahead, Wastelanded. That's fine. They're gonna Bizarre. Are they trying to find some blockers? No. Ooh, They are trying to Hogak, but they're dead. They don't know about this waste. They don't know about this Force of Will, so this is gonna be a blowout. Because yeah, this will tap them down enough that they can recast it, but it's gonna tap them down. Because then they'll only have 2 blockers. I guess we'll see what happens. I guess they're not dead yet. Oh, they did get Vengevine back, so they actually have multiple blockers now. Oh, I'm disappointed. I was actually feeling really good about that. Let's see what we can do here. Can we get out of this? Master of Death isn't gonna do it. $10, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. Alright, so we're not dead yet. They also are going to have to... They're probably going to have to hold back a bunch of these attackers also. So... Let's see what they do. I guess we're going to see how aggressive they want to get here. I mean, these are just free blocks. I'm assuming this means they have a land. Okay. Alright, let's block. Those are basically free attacks regardless, so... If they have a land, they get a land. They get them back. Looks like a no. You get our shit going. Alright, we'll get that back. It does suck, it hurts, but 2 Masters of Death. Let's see what we can draw for this. They're gonna do the same thing. Oh. Their timing seems weird. They can get another Hogak back, I guess. Chalice, Lizard, whatever. Fuck all this shit. We can cast the Lizard. So, let's see. They could attack with a Hogak, get a Hogak. If they want to. Just to get the damage through, but then they... I don't know, we'll see. What is this? Deathrite Shaman. That's... Okay. I guess they're just gonna throw more shit in the graveyard. We got a bunch of mana now with the Deathrite Shaman. So they can start trying to eat some of my shit. Graveyard. Okay, again, I'm with Gak. What? I can trade in 2 Vengevines, kill that Hogak. Only take 2? Because they're just going to get a Hogak back if they have to tap down 2 of their blockers. I think we just take the 16 here. Or take the 8. Take the 8. They got to tap down 2. That leaves them with 3 blockers. What? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Because they can block 3. They'll block the 3 biggest. Get in for 2. Like, this opens me up to being able to do things, depending on what I draw off of this. We drew into another Bazaar. I don't know, let's see. Let's see what they do here. Because we probably will trade these 2 Vengevines in for this Hogak. Because we theoretically have the ability to get it back. This has turned much closer than I thought it would. Hollow won a Citrus Supplier in a Once Upon a Time. I don't understand why they're not attacking with this. It just seems weird to me. Yeah, you might as well get in with it. Ooh, and getting in with a Wheeeeee. Really? Okay. Interesting choices, but okay. Block there. Double block there. Take 4, go to 3? No, I actually do have to block out here, unfortunately. Because I need to take the damage from getting these back and not just die to Deathrite Shaman. Because Deathrite Shaman is 2 damage on board right now. And they can't get Hogak back now. And now I've got Vengevines in the yard, so what I've got 1, 2. I've only got 2 Wheeeeees in the yard, and I've got a whole bunch of draws to try to find shit. They're just gonna take them all. Like, it is what it is. That is a Wheeeeee. Need one more free thing. 1, 2. Alright, this one needs to be good. Don't get the Wheeeeee. And now we're just dead to Deathrite Shaman. Well, yeah, because if we attack, we just die. We'll see if they see the line here. Because they can just activate Deathrite Shaman twice. We'll see if they see it. Yeah, they see it. Okay. That's interesting tech. Alright, so that was just unfortunate we didn't hit another card. Let's see how much deeper we... one more activation and we would have had it. Alright. In that case then, we're taking that. Taking all this shit. We are taking all that. Mental missteps. Force negation is 100% coming out. Serum powders are 100% coming out. We need to keep Force of Vigor for opposing, whatchamacallit. I think Chalice comes out. I think it's, Library Trap probably comes out. I'm very low on blue cards for Force of Will. But we're gonna try it. So we've got, like, This is a case where if we find a Bazaar, this is a great hand, but we don't have it, so we just can't keep it. I guess we keep this one. Put a Master of Death to the bottom. We got a Wasteland for the opposing Bazaar Baghdad. Okay, well they didn't have a Leyline, which is interesting. Yeah, because we're never casting that Leyline, so we can just chuck it for free, that's fine. They're activating their own Bazaar. I'm assuming they're trying to find it. Oh, they're just gonna cast some Root Wallace to get shit on the board, okay. I mean, this is a deck that can very much... Actually, hold on, turn off auto yields, because I can snipe some hollow ones if I need to. These are decks that theoretically can get around the Leyline of the Void. I got around one pretty sweet in a practice match earlier today. Yep, there's a hollow one. I actually love it for hand, which is a bunch of hollow ones, but they dumped them out. Alright, get these back. Raucous is kind of useless at this point. Ooh. Let's get rid of those. Let's take out their Bazaar. Pass the turn. We can take 3 from the Root Wallas. Okay, so that's actually funny, because I can get that back. Like, it sucks we're gonna start taking damage from the hollow one now, but... We have so many green cards, I think it's worth it. We'll take our 7 here. Go to 10. Get back Bazaar Baghdad. Get these back. No, we're drawing Bazaar, so our actual 2 cards are going to be off of the Bazaar itself. Any green card? Oh, ooh, Fury ain't bad. Master of Death, Root Walla. Get my Vengevine back. Cast for Madness. So I can block these for days, basically. But the question just becomes, do I want to Fury away the hollow one? I also could just Fury away all of this shit, block the hollow one. And I'm always in a position where I can theoretically get this Vengevine back. I think we'll wait a turn, see if they attack with the hollow one. Alright, another Wasteland. Alright, let's see. So, we'll grab this back for now. Another Noxious Revival is good. Yeah, I think we'll wait one more turn. We will Noxious Revival to get our Bazaar Baghdad back. Opponent isn't really doing much of anything, it seems. That made it seem like they might have a Force of Vigor? Get the Bazaar back. We're doing a lot of damage to ourselves with this fucking Bazaar, or with these cards, but... Alright, play Bazaar. I don't hate that. I think we hold off on the Fury for a turn. Though we can hold up this Force of Will if they have a Force of Vigor. I'm just staring at each... Wow, that's aggressive. Block there, block there, block there. Take 1. That was an aggressive attack. I don't think we're going to grab the Master of Death. I think we're going to leave that in the graveyard for a minute. Into another Bazaar of Baghdad. Chuck these. Alright, this feels really bad doing this, but I need to. There we go, okay. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Get Wheeeeee. Faster madness. We're going empty-handed here so that we can get this Vengevine back and start getting in. Wipe their board. See if we can stabilize. Okay, yeah, they scooped it up once we got that on board and they had nothing. Okay, cool. Cool. On to game 3. I think we just run it back. I don't think we bother changing anything. There's something to be said about me. I think I kind of want Petrified Field in, actually, now that I've seen what they do. There's a part of me that wants these forcing negations. Mental Misstep just seems bad. Maybe it does kill something relevant. Surgicals... Let's get rid of those. We're leaning on Leyline anyway. Oh no, we need the surgicals more. God damn it, okay. Maybe trim Pyrokinesis. What do we want to trim for these 3 is the question. Or do we just say fuck it and run it like this? Oh, let's trim a Leyline actually. I mean... yeah, let's try something like that. Let's see if that works. Like, there's some tension between mulliganing for Leyline and mulliganing for Bizarre Baghdad. So, and I want the Force Negations to stop the opponent from doing anything crazy on their turn. Maybe that's a mistake, I don't know. Well, we got Force of Will and Bizarres, so I think we just keep this. Now we got a Strip Mine to try to take out their Bizarre. This also strands any Force Emitters they have in their hand. Alright, we have Bizarre of their own. Ooh, that power. This is like powered up Vine shit. This does give us more juicy targets for this Force of Vigor as well, which is kind of nice. Double Hogak, Surgical Extraction, Hollow 1. Okay, this gives us some nice juicy targets now, assuming that we can find a green card. We might just take our hit to kill this Bizarre Baghdad while we can. Yeah, we're just gonna take our hit here to get rid of their Bizarre. And then we will get our engine online for next turn. It's gonna suck if they have another one, though. Not instantly slamming it. Okay. You're gonna get in. We are going to slam our own Bizarre, hopefully find a green card to be able to take out everything they have. That is a Wheeeeee. Might have to hold on to the Wheeeeee depending on what we draw here. Okay, we got multiple Wheeeeees, so we can chuck that. I actually think we're gonna hold on to all of them, since we have a way to just deal with this. We're gonna see what they do here. I'm a little worried about them having a Strip Mine. There's the Wasteland, okay. Well, we're both about to start the game over. I guess it comes down to who finds a way to get a Wasteland back first. Nope! That's a big fat no. You are not surgicaling my Bizarre. This plays a Wheeeeee. Interesting. But the unfortunate part is they do have a clock. So who gets a way to get their engine online first? I will get these back for now, just so I have more cards in hand. I have my own Surgical, which I'm absolutely going to use on their Bizarre. But once upon a time, they can't cast. What else do they have in their deck here? Okay. So they do actually have lands. They have no way to get it back. So I guess getting rid of it didn't really do anything. Alright. Well, let's just see if we can get ours back before they can do anything. They've got an uncastable Once Upon a Time at the moment. They have a land. They are getting to the point where they're going to be able to cast this fucking Hogaak soon, though. Oh, they can cast it now. Okay. Well, we might have lost this one trying to play too defensively. Caracas does do things here. If you can pop like a Caracas. Nope. And yeah, we're just dead. Damn. So close. So close. Alright, round 3 after 2 very close losses. Finally won the die roll. No Bazaar, got ship hits. No Bazaar, got ship hits. Are we willing to lose all of this shit to do it? We can put one of these back into the deck. We lose 3 of our 8 Wallas, probably. I think that's worth it. We put the Wallas back, or I think we gotta put the... There's one... We got more of these. Let's put the Vengevine back. This is a free one. Lose 2 more Wallas. And we got a Bazaar, so we keep this. Alright. Luckily, we also have redundancy in case they have like a shrimp mine or something. They have 7, which is a little scary, but I guess they just get rid of almost a quarter of our deck. We're down over half of our root wallows, which is annoying. This is one of the reasons why I really don't like serum powders. Like, whenever I get a powder, I feel like I'm getting rid of shit that I really don't want to be getting rid of. We are chucking. Like, I want to hold on to the Force Negations, but we're definitely not. I'd like to hold on to the Wasteland, but I don't think we'll hold on to that either. I think we're just gonna get rid of this shit. That way we have a Force Negation to try to stop anything stupid. We have Noxious Survival to be able to get back our Bazaar if they end up Wastelanding it. So we might just Noxious depending on what they do here, we might just Noxious Survival back the Wasteland to go, okay. Tinker? Can we just stop the Tinker? Nope, Trinisphere. We are countering the fuck out of that. And I think we're gonna just Noxious Survival back the Wasteland to be able to take that out. So I'm guessing this is like prison shops of some sort. What our hope is they kind of just blew their whole fucking hand on that. Because unfortunately, we are 100% gonna do this. And now our whole hand is gone, which I guess none of it mattered anyways. Get it. Feeling kind of bad pitching that Force of Will now, or that Force of Vigor. I guess we'll see what they have left. Hopefully they were banking on that Urza Saga real fucking hard. More mana into a Mystic Forge. They didn't like whatever they saw. Alright, so the nice part is hopefully this means we can start building up resources. That's interesting. Well, we're going aggro. We're gonna hope that they just can't chain shit together with all this, but we'll find out. They don't like whatever was on top. But they got another Urza Saga, so that presents blockers here shortly. Yeah, the One Ring. Gross. Alright. What do we draw? Vengevine. We do this, and we blow up their Urza Saga again. There's no point in getting in. We do kind of have the One Ring on lockdown, though. They can't really do anything with it at the moment. Because if they do, they risk killing themselves with it. So it kind of just acted like a time lock almost, but not really. Not sure what they repealed. What, the Mox Opal? No, they don't like what they're seeing here. Phyrexian Metamorph. Interesting. Okay. Another Squee. See what we got here. No, we're just gonna check that shit. Like, you get in. Because we want to disincentivize them from doing things. Okay, that's fine. They're back in a position where they need to be able to either deploy another one. Okay, that's a Nature's Workshop. That's scary. Coveted Jewel. Enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, add 3 mana of a card. When another opponent creatures, that player draws. Okay, interesting. I guess that's an interesting card draw spell. I have never seen this card before. That was spell number 1. Don't like what they saw off of that. That's spell number 2. That's spell number 3. So the next spell I can just counter. This is going to be the One Ring? Voltaic Key. Okay, I want to counter the payoff. Okay, that's fine. I want. So that means they have another the One Ring if they're time locked. But they can't cast it. So yeah, we're gonna stop that. I'm gonna say no. Because unless they've got more artifact mana, they can't deploy another the One Ring. And they're just gonna die to it after I attack. Oh, they're just gonna die when I attack. Screwed something up. Another Phyrexian Metamorph. Okay. Well, no, now they're just dead to the One Ring. I'm so confused. Do they have some way to prevent themselves from dying to the One Ring? Okay, we gotta Force a Will. Is there something I'm missing here? We'll kill the Metamorph, that's fine. Do they have some, like, end the turn now thing? Or do they not realize they're dead to their own ring? Okay. Now they just die to the One Ring. Unless they've got some kind of end the turn now bullshit? No? I'm still very confused. I guess that's one way to save yourself for a turn or two. Oh no, they still just die anyways. Okay, okay. I'm not super sure. Well, I guess, yeah, because it checked anyway, so yeah, they were just dead regardless of what happened. Okay, so Shopsy stuff. We'll just run it back. I really don't know if there's anything that we even want to bother changing. Alright, yeah, so that's some kind of weird PO shop storm thing. Chalice seems very good if we can get it down.
Why don't you go ahead and hit the easy button?
Alright, apparently the opponent just didn't want to play. They didn't like the Vengevine. Alright, on to the next one, I guess. Alright, round 4. Won the die roll. Where we like to be. Yeah, we're keeping the shit out of this one. This is a fantastic hand. The best thing we could do is either hit another hollow one or hit a, Okay, Chancellor's interesting. Not the worst thing in the world, I guess. So, that means we're up against initiative, so we definitely want to hit... So the first spell we cast is going to get countered anyways. Do that. See if I can cast Mental Misstep specifically to get it countered. Well, we're gonna get this out of the way then. Let it get countered. Oh, there were 2 Chancellors? Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. This is gonna be mono-weight initiative, so I mean, our counters look stupid anyways, so I might as well get them out of the hand. We're just gonna hope that we can out-aggro them here. Right, they've only got 3 real cards in their hand. But... the question is what are they? Okay. So depending on what we hit here, we actually can try swinging through this and killing it. Or turn that. Let's see what we draw here. Okay, root wallet, that's good. Do we want to change? Let's draw before we start doing... Oh my god, this is fantastic. Okay. Chuck, chuck. No. Yes, no, yes. Yeah, chuck, chuck, chuck. Are you willing to... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I needed to fucking cast that before I pressed the wrong button. Oops. I am an idiot. We'll see what they got, though. Next turn, we swing in, get the initiative, and let's just kind of just start trading it back and forth, I think. But we've got more power on board. We're gonna forge up, which is whatever. Well, let's turn off auto heals. I might want something back out of my graveyard. I don't know yet. Yep, I definitely wanted that. Cool. I'm actually pretty okay with that. Yep, go ahead and do that. Get in, we're gonna get the initiative, because like this is unblockable, so we're just gonna start trading the initiative back and forth is what this is come down to, unless they have another initiative creature. But we know 3 of the cards in their hand. They've only got 2 unknowns. Granted, those 2 unknowns could be scary, but we'll see. I'm curious if he's holding back because he doesn't want to lose the initiative. But he's gonna lose it regardless, so might as well get in. Ooh, not getting in. That seems like a mistake. Get our Berserker. Get Master. Play Berserker. Get some performance. That's a little unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna get in. Like, there's no point in not getting in. We are 100% trading this back and forth now. Okay, cool. They're blocking the thing that I don't care about. That's fine. Unfortunately, we don't have the basic. Aw, damn, they won the flip. Okay. They've got 3 unknowns now. Alright, just place the planes. That's fine. Another initiative creature would be annoying. We need to get the initiative back. I'm assuming that means they're going to hit us, they're going to trap us. Okay, that's another land. Oh, this is just lethal. God damn it. Okay, yeah, they got it. Well, we'll have them show us that it's trap. We'll have them... Oh, wait, yes? No, wait, hold on. No, we're not the idiot. My math is way the fuck off. I'm an idiot. It's fine. For a 5. What do you have? Into a Lauren. Blow up one of those. I don't know. We need a snap to put this back in their hand, probably. I don't think we have a way out of this anymore. Unless we can just go hella wide, which I don't think we're gonna be able to. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think, because this has protection, yeah, we're dead. Because that can attack through and has protection, we just can't beat it, which is unfortunate. I will admit, this deck seems like it has a hard time against the initiative deck. It's a grind for sure. Basically just bring that shit in, bring that in, bring that. Oh no, Croc probably isn't necessary. Mental Misstep is fucking worthless in this. And Force Negation, like, our counter magic is honestly fucking bad. Like, Mind Break Trap is the only one that really matters. Keep the Chalice because it gives me a shot to, like, shut off their fast mana. If we have it. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, we'll keep this. I like that we got creature removal, we've got our engine, we got a Wasteland, and we've got a Vengevine. But I don't hate where we're at. The funny part is we have an answer to that. Chuck. I mean, it sucks doing this, but this is what we're doing. This way we can force a Vigor this away, so that we can start turning our engine on. Hopefully they kept their whole hand on. Ooh, I like that. Okay, those are some juicy targets. One, two, and three. That's a hollow one. They're going to town. Alright. So it looks like they're stuck on colored mana. Alright. Let's. We'll bolt ourselves to get our engine going, for sure. Okay, I like Noxious Survival. It insulates us against a Wasteland. A Solitude, just for the sake of getting rid of my hollow one? I don't know, it's fine. I think it's actually kind of okay, because it undoes this master damage. Okay, fine. Chuck, and chuck. Wasteland? Depending on what they do, we might actually just Noxious Survival back the Wasteland to try to cut them off mana entirely. Oh no, we're just going to Noxious Survival back our Bazaar then. It's totally fun. Got a lot of damage to ourselves, but I think it's worth it to keep our opponent from doing things. Alright. Multiple Noxious Survivals. Alright. Well, this seems like a juicy target. Grab our Wasteland back. We are doing a shitload of damage to ourselves, but it is worth it at this point. We will eventually stop doing this. Just in case there's something else more tempting. Nope. Alright. We got a clean board. And we have another Noxious Survival if we need it. Well, I think we do it again. Actually, do we care at this point? Lauren is a little unfortunate. We'll save our shit for now. We know that they're trying to top deck lands, so we'll do these. I would like a faster clock. The lot of defensive cards for sure. I think we're finally gonna stop bringing back the Masters for now. And is pretty less. Alright, still not done. Might check this Mind Break Trap. They're not in a position where they're going to be running out multiple spells. That is a Squee, so that's a free one. Squee, Master, Mind Break Trap. Grip Mine, blow up your land. Alright, at least scoop it up. We wasted him out of the game. Flawless victory. Alright, being on the draw. Chalice doesn't seem as good. Snapback can go away. Probably trim some serum powders. I'm actually tempted to keep Snapback and just get rid of all of the serum powders just so I increase my blue count here. Yeah, let's try something like that. We'll keep this one. First one, no Bazaar, no keep. Interesting. Just the basic planes for now. Alright, I like Rootwalla. I like Rootwalla lots. Chuck, Chuck. Chuck. That way we have Force Negation up. We have Mind Break Trap up. Okay, so they kept it off the Power of a Wasteland, which, I mean, it's understandable. Unless they feel like casting something first. It looks like they might be considering casting it. Or they're just gonna go after the Bazaar. Really? Interesting. That seems like a mistake. Okay. Another Mind Break Trap. That's interesting. Fury and a Squee. Fetch. We get rid of one of the Mind Break Traps. Play our own Wasteland. See if he's more concerned about counter magic. Okay, no. Going for it now. That's fine. Did they keep this purely off of the Wasteland? Area. Moving up. Fantastic. I did to shock the balls. That's kind of scary. For now, I'm just gonna get the Squee. I think I'm gonna let the Master of Death card. Bring my life total a little bit. Another Fury. That's unfortunate. Flash and a Containment Priest. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with a Containment Priest, that's not an issue. I'm actually in a position where I can take care of that next turn. Might kill that. Before they can do anything, take out the Cavern of Souls. Whatever, it's another target for my Fury, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But I'm a little confused, because I was doing that at the end of their main phase. Whatever, give me something else to kill. We won't take that back yet. Another Wasteland isn't bad. This feels really weird, but... kill them both. Don't fuck this up again. Get the Vengevines back. No target. This gets me something on the battlefield. Blow that up. Start going in. See if this is enough to get us. Well, they get rid of one. They are down a lot of resources. Okay, Wasteland's fine. It is what it is. Wasteland is not a creature. Oh yeah, we'll get this back. Ooh, Petrified Field. Like that. This is a way to get a Bizarro Baghdad back. So we're still just gonna play it safe here. Another Mind Break. Okay. There's something to be said about just doing this for the sake of... Okay, that gets rid of that. Okay, now I think I need to do it just for the sake of doing it. A White Plume Adventure. Okay. This also gets them down a land. So I think this is worth it. Get Bizarre back. Play the Bizarre. Yep, go ahead. Oh, I know another Bizarre. I like that. Shock. They're slowly working through all of our creatures, but Strip Mine to take this out. Ooh, that's a juicy target. Too bad I don't have the Force of Vigor. So they're in top deck mode now, so they're throwing something under this. A Leyline of the Void. Okay. They are 100% in top deck mode now, which is fine. I probably should have counted that, but... Yes. Okay, Force of Will's good. That allows me to counter a creature. Mind break, there. So the Force Will lets me counter a creature or anything too crazy. Another Wasteland would be annoying, but we got through 2 of them? Right, so I do like where we're at. We're in a commanding position. Okay, Hollow One, that's a creature. And a Ruwala. I feel like Force Negation probably... Oh... We'll check both Masters for now. Cast this. Cast Hollow One. We got Force of Negation, double Force of Will, waiting for a green card to be able to Force of Vigor if we need to. Not a 2-turn clock. With 2 cards in hand? There's a Wasteland. Wasteland isn't going to do it though, because I've already got the creatures on the battlefield. So now we're just in counter anything they do mode. Is basically where we're at, yeah. We are just literally counter anything you do to win this game mode. I think this one is pretty well locked in. Alright, and they scooped it up, we got there. I like it. Alright, won the die roll just where I want to be. Let's do this. Round 5, let's finish this off strong. Double Strip Mine, bunch of stuff. A Lurrus deck. So there's a part of me that wants to keep this based purely off of all of this hate. But we don't have a Bizarre, so my gut is telling me no, but I think we're going to keep this. Like, as much as I shouldn't, we're going to keep this. See if this resolves. Ooh, it does. Alright. Oh, Wasteland. Made them think we're some kind of prison deck, maybe? Like, I know I'm basically committing Cardinal Sin #1 here, but... From my experience against the Lurrus deck, if you can slam a Chalice on 0, you absolutely want to. Alright, fetch basics, friend, if you got them. So far, no. So we need to hit our Bizarre, we need to find it fast. Another Vengevine is nice. I guess we'll eventually get to the point where we're just discarding shit for the sake of discarding things. Opponent does have basics. That is not a basic. Samwise Gamgee. I guess we'll kill the Tundra. Alright. So we definitely need to hit our... whatchamacallit ASAP. Let's go get the footage right now, that's fine. very much need to hit my Bizarro Baghdad here. This is a Jeskyler deck and not the Grixis style I'm used to. Only that sweet, sweet Bizarre. That is not a Bizarro Baghdad. Grabbing another basic. Yes, okay. Into a top. Okay. Well, I committed the cardinal sin. I 100% admit I committed the cardinal sin. I kept a hand with no Bizarre, hoping that the lock pieces would work. If we don't draw a Bizarre soon, we might just scoop it up so that they don't see more. We'll definitely murder the fuck out of that. We're hollow one. I think we'll wait one more turn. If we still can't hit it after one more turn, then we'll go ahead and scoop. Into another sound to get the Urza Saga. Okay, yeah, we'll give it one more turn and we'll think about scooping. The nice part is we actually can kill the Urza Saga. I'd prefer not to chuck a Vengevine. Alright, I think it's a loot now. Chucking the Mox Ruby, which they can't cast anyway. Yeah, if we don't hit our Bizarre here, I think we're just gonna scoop it up. Bizarre? No, okay. We're not gonna give our opponent any more information. We're just gonna go to the next one. I don't want to discard anything. Small creatures means I'm bringing that in. They have legendary. I'm gonna bring all that shit in. Being on the draw. Or no, I'm on the play still. Snapback can probably go back. Probably put back mental misstep. They don't seem like it. Let's get rid of this Hero Powders. I fucking hate this card anyways. And we'll get rid of one Mind Trap. They don't seem like a Storm deck. They seem more like a control deck. We'll try something like that. That was just unfortunate. I mean, like I said, I committed a card, so I kept a hand that didn't have a Bizarre Baghdad, so it is what it is. Hopefully we didn't give our opponent any usable information. This is multiple Bizarres, so we're keeping the fuck out of this. If by some chance they happen to guess right that we deal with graveyard shit and they boarded into a ley line, we do have an answer for a ley line. Okay, no ley line, and we have game around a whatchamacallit. Can't do anything with that anyways. Chuck that. We'll chuck the Vengevine for this way. Next turn, if I have to, I can Fury away their board, cast Root Wall, get Vengevine back. Alright, so they have a Wasteland, so it's a good thing we had two. Hopefully they kept on. Yeah, apparently they got more shit. Ooh, this is super tempting to hit those. Alright, so they are low on resources at the moment. Depending on what we get off of this Bizarre. We'll see. Oh. Dude, another Force of Vigor. I like that a lot. Wasteland Bizarre? Hell yeah. I think we're just gonna check the Wasteland, honestly. Like, it feels weird casting this for no value, but this isn't the first time we've done it, specifically to get a Vengevine back. No target. Let's see if our Vengevine can get us there. The little green boys. So we actually have a board presence this time, which is nice. Let's try to do anything too crazy. We can Force a Vigor away their Mox Emerald. Okay, well, it's a good thing we have another one. I'm actually kind of tempted to just do it, because it seems like they don't have any. I think I'm going to. Well, no. We'll wait. We can do it upkeep if we need to. Problem is we have gone through 3 of these now. So I'm either gonna need... Okay, there's a Noxious Survival. I like that. It gets me another one. Master of Death, Pyrocuni... Yeah, we're checking all that shit. So if they have another Wasteland style effect, we have Noxious Survival to get the Bizarre Baghdad back. We have Force of Vigor to deal with their artifacts. Alright, they finally found a land. Ancestral Recall. Okay. What did they find? Axiom Probe? Well, before they get to do anything... What is it? Go to make your mana. Into a sand. Okay. Put the Lotus Petal back in their hand. It's fine. Place a Lotus Petal. Alright. Let's pass this turn. Probably going to hold the Rewalla back on block duty now. Into a Vengevine. I like it. Vengevine, Vengevine, Squee. On 4. And we will pass the turn. There's something to be said about maybe not just surviving back to Bizarre so that I get 2 shots at this. Rockus is fine. I'll get a shot about that. Hold back the Samwise, so now they can block the Samwise. I think we'll still just hold back, because what they want to do is they want to block with Sam. Do a claw here. Force of Will, okay. I like that. I like Petrified Field. That actually allows us to do things. There's no point in attacking here as a problem, because they can just bounce Sam, replay it. So we're just waiting a turn. So depending on what they do here, we might go ahead and swing it next time and try to counter the Sam on the way back down. Still choosing not to. We're gonna get our Bizarre back. So 2 Bizarres, that greatly increases our chances of finding something to be able to get this. That Force of Will is interesting. That is a lot of Force of Wills. Give me some more. Give me some Rewallas! Said no one. Alright. Let's go check all that shit. Are we willing to fight over the Samwise is the question. I think we are. I mean, it is also just a Samwise, so I'm not super concerned about it. They're blocking there. Gonna bounce it, that's fine. For that. This does make their fetching far more awkward. See if I can get... Okay, so I got 2 more cards out of their hand for this Samwise. I'm actually super okay with. Getting back to Lotus Petal? A 2, okay. Okay, that's fine. Swordsing that is okay. I've still got 2 more in the yard. What are your last 2 cards? Library of Alexandria and an Unknown. Okay, that is totally fine. Is there anything from our graveyard that we want to get back here? I can Wasteland to get rid of their Caracas. We'll wait. We can always do this on our turn. We have so much shit we can chuck. We can afford to take our natural draw here. Into another Bizarro Baghdad. I like Hollow one. 1, 2, 3. That's Hollow one. Give me a Root Walla. Root Walla. Chuck, chuck, and chuck. I'm an idiot. Oops.
You big dummy.
Oh, I fucked that up. Oops. Get in. I'm an idiot, I fucked that up. See if they're willing to just block it. I'm an idiot and I totally screwed that up. That is 100% on me. Well, that's bad. That's bad. They gotta get rid of this to play it. Which, I mean, I guess they just get it back. So I'm an idiot and I fucked that up. I need to bin the Root Walla. Totally clicked the wrong button. I got too excited. It's fine. Weird thing. Alright, so I've got 2 unknowns. One's a Lotus Petal. Alright, plays for Lotus Petal. Passes the turn. They still got 2 unknowns in hand. We're gonna get all this shit back. So I wasn't. I fucked up a little bit. I had lethal, but I should be able to get back there this turn. Actually, I definitively have it this turn. With this on the stack, we're gonna get Fury back. Because they try to counter this, we have a counter to counter back. Okay, they saw what we were doing, they scooped it up, okay. Alright, on to game 3, being on the draw. Chalice doesn't seem as good here. Mental misstep, maybe? Just try to do something like that? Alright, what did they reveal? Alright. We cannot keep this, we're gonna ship out. Oh, Bizarre, no keep. We'll keep this. I kinda wanna keep this Caracas, but I think we'll put these back. I'm gonna put 7, which is a little scary. We have a mental misstep to stop a 1-drop, but I have a feeling we're not gonna see a 1-drop. 4 mods crypt, back up. Luckily, Tormod's Crypt is a 1-shot. You can also make their timing really, really awkward. Especially with that. Ooh. Snag. Master of Death. I'm actually tempted to do this with the Bizarro Baghdad and keep the Caracas. I think we're going to do that. See what they do here. I'm gonna see if we can tempt them to Tormod's Crypt with the Bizarre. With Dark Commando. That's interesting. Okay. Wasteland, okay. So I have a feeling they're gonna do it now then. Skull Clan. Nope. We're gonna say no to that. Oh, Force of Will. Okay, they're out of cards. Draw 2, okay. That's cute. They pitch the Force of Will. Steal 7. Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna see what they do. Into a Fury. We'll play Caracas. Start getting in and poking at him. I'm guessing this is some kind of weird, like, Jeskai something or other. Tabernacle. And, okay, they have all the graveyard hate in the world. Okay. Do I care about the Tabernacle at the moment? I don't think so. Do I force them to pop their hate is the question. Yeah, let's make them do it. Force them to pop one of these. Okay, 12 script is gone, that's fine. Having 2 Bazaars down is a little annoying. But I'm actually kind of tempted to blow up their Tundra, so if they play creatures, they can't do anything. Yes, I open it. Alright, draw a card. Okay. Can't pay for it, so that's fine. Okay, Force of Will is a thing. Fortunately, we are now in the... We both are slowly building up resources part of it. Dark? Bazaar! We're gonna check the Fury. There's no creatures at this point. I either need to rely on Vengevines, or I need to find a way to get one of our mana sources back and just try to hold on. It's a Force of Vigor, I don't hate that. Strip Mine, Mindbreak Trap. Strip Mine is a mana source, so we'll keep that out. But it still isn't doing anything relevant. We're slowly killing ourselves with these Masters of Death. Ooh, a Fury. Okay, there's a Noxious Revival to get more mana back. Fuck those. Play a Bazaar, see what else we draw. Okay, Squee. As much as I don't want to. Creature on the board. And we can pay for it. Alright, we got a creature on the battlefield to stick. We can pay for it. We are going to keep paying for this for now. Alright. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Cast this. Alright, I don't hate where we're at now. I'm assuming they're sitting on a bunch of counter spells, but we're gonna see, and we're gonna force them to do things. Alright, was gonna make mana, just letting it go. Where's the Saga? Okay. Yeah, we'll do one of these. We'll leave the other two in the yard. Okay, we hit a bunch of stuff, so... Chuck, chuck, and chuck. Alright. L to the yes. Blow that up. Do I want to play the Petrified Field yet? No, I think we're just going to try to ride this out. We're in a much better position to try to ride this out and have access to Force Will. And they scooped it up. We got there. That's the 3-2. Hell yeah. So what can we say about this deck? It's hilariously fun. It is the epitome of just like do your thing. I have 5 mana sources total in the main deck. Everything is pitch spells, madness, Phyrexian mana. It is a fucking blast to play if you like this. And considering the fact that it seems so all-in and glass cannon-y, like, it actually was able to grind, as you saw in a bunch of those matches. Like, there were no matches. It felt like a complete and total blowout. You can see, though, like, do not commit deck. Do not keep a hand without a Bazaar. Every time I thought I could get there with the grind pieces, it just didn't. You have to mulligan to find a Bazaar Baghdad. That being said, it was a blast. This format is actually a lot of fun. I will say the only complaint I really have, outside of the fact that this is completely unattainable on paper, when you're looking at these deck prices, you're looking $30,000, $40,000, $60,000 because of the reserve list and the Power 9 and all that dumb shit, is that the format is so small that you don't see the variety I feel you would with other formats a little more accessible. When I was practicing, in the like 24 matches I played, I only played 5 unique players, and I think I saw 6 unique decks. So it is a very, very small community, but it's a super, super fun format. It's great for Magic Online. It is super easy to play this with the rental programs. All the decks online are super cheap because Power 9 is virtually worthless online. So ignore the tens of thousands of dollars for decks when you look at them on like MTG Goldfish or anywhere. That's for paper. That's not realistic. Look at the online prices. Most of them are a couple $100. Super, super easy to get with rental programs. It is a blast of a format, though. Like, shout out to Mana Traders for doing Vintage for the series this month. I might actually play some more as well. I got a couple other Vintage decks lined up that I might give a shot that'll play in this. Maybe make some videos with those. But we'll see. But yeah, this was a blast of a deck. It felt like a combo deck. It had some crazy lines, some crazy board states, and despite looking like a complete glass cannon, it grinds. Like, you saw those matches, even our losses, they were 1-2s, and we didn't feel just completely shut out of any of those games. So anyways, that is Vintage Squee Hallo Vine. And if you like what you saw, hit the like, hit the sub, know when I'm putting up new videos. If you want to catch me when I do happen to go live, go follow me over on Twitter. Drop a follow over there. Turn your notifications on. My streaming schedule is very hit or miss. I'm trying to focus more on YouTube, as I've been saying. So make sure you also have your notifications for YouTube turned on to see when I'm dropping videos. I'm hoping to stick to once a week at this point, but I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I'm kind of stuck home on quote-unquote house arrest this week. The wife has COVID, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to take advantage of staying home to play some games and record some videos. And as always, miners, I'll catch you next time. Stay salty.